Welcome back. Motherhood, a career, a social life. The question is, can women really have it all? This question's been debated for decades, but for those of us who think that we can have it all, maybe a word of warning. You might want to watch out for other women.
Well, Hillary Clinton is the latest victim of this so-called sabotage. After recently announcing her run for US president, a female CEO came out saying a woman should not be the leader of the free world due to hormones, if you can believe that.
Unbelievable. For more, we are joined by the founder and CEO of A Little Black Dress Group and from the author of From Me to We, Janine Garner. Welcome, lovely to have you on. What do you think of this attack on Hillary?
Oh, I think at the end of the day, it's another big story in the media that obviously various people will have commentary on, positive and negative. The reality is, from my experience, what I see is when women actually work together and support each other, we're able to create so much momentum for change. We're able to think quicker, create more intelligent solutions together. We're able to be smarter together. And if we want the ripples of change to happen, we need to work together. We need to collaborate, women with women and men with women, to get the change happening that's needed.
So why does that not happen more often? Why is there this so-called competition? It doesn't happen everywhere and it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does, absolutely. But what I found, I have a network of incredible women, businesswomen that are working together. And I think what the key answer is that we have to believe what it is that we want. When we believe and we have a vision for ourselves, when we are determined to follow that journey to success and we surround ourselves with like-minded people that are willing to collaborate and work together, we're able to achieve that.
But how do you get the people to get on the same team as you?
We have to be strong enough and comfortable enough to trust our opinion, and we have to make that decision and we have to believe in what it is that we want. The flip side of it is when the self-doubt kicks in, that's when we start judging others. That's when we start comparing ourselves to others. That's when we start listening to what I call the dream stealers, the vampire, the energy zappers, whose sole job, whether it be on purpose or not, is to stop us in our tracks. But I believe what we have to do is remove ourselves from those dream stealers and surround ourselves with people that get the journey that we're on, that understand what it is that's driving us, that will push us to achieve more, and that will support us in everything we do. And that's how we get the change happening.
Yeah. Like that.
Absolutely.
But why are there these women? Why do other women want to drag others down?
For me, I think the reason why intentionally or unintentionally we want to drag people down, it comes from a place of not really owning ourselves. We feel threatened, we are trying to cover up our weaknesses, we're trying to protect ourselves. And it goes back to the schoolyard, really. It's exactly what happens in the schoolyard. And I totally believe, and I've seen it in my experience, of when you've got women that have a vision and they're passionate about something and they're driven to achieve something and they attract like-minded women, they move away from those dream stealers and they find the Rapunzels, the Rapunzels that will help them achieve those dreams.
And they get it done.
Yeah.
What about the people with women with kids and women without kids? Do you think that there is a line drawn in the sand, and is there anything happening, you know, one against the other?
I don't think it's just a question of women with kids or women without kids. I think it's actually about embracing diversity and difference of opinion. The reality is the world is moving really quickly. We are seeing significant change. More women in the workforce, more women going through education. We're seeing 4 generations of people at work. We've got an ageing population. And whether you're a man or a woman, you want balance. And so I think fundamentally it's actually more about embracing diversity, embracing choice, owning those choices and supporting each other with each of those individual choices.
In terms of that question about can women have it all, and that's the same, you know, I suppose for men. I love what Quentin Bryce said, where she said, yes, you can have it all, and you can have children, and you can have a, you know, prosperous family life and a work life, but you can't expect to have everything working properly at the same time. Is that something that you would agree on? And I guess that's us not trying to be so much perfectionists.
I love that question, and I love how it always seems to be a question for women and not for men. Can you have it all? I think you can. I absolutely think you can. I think it's up to each of us individually working out what it is that we want in our lives, what it is that we are striving for, what our dreams are, and then making those choices along the way. It's an individual choice. What does having it all mean? And if we get into comparison mode, that's when we start trying to work out what does being a mother mean? What does being a lover, a leader, a friend, you know, what does it all mean? But it's an individual choice, and I absolutely believe we can have it all. We've just got to own that decision, find the people that get the journey that we're on, that are going to support us, and ensure that we surround ourselves with a tribe of people that will help us get there without judgment.
What about a couple of tips then? If we want to have it all, what can we do?
For me, it's about make a decision. What is your plan? What is your vision? What is it that you want out of life? Make that decision, own that decision, stick to it. Find a tribe of Rapunzels to support you through it. And fundamentally, just keep on that journey. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can. And when those dream stealers appear, walk away from them.
It's a good one. Find your tribe. Janine, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can get more on this in Janine's latest book, From Me to We. It is out now.